MLB The Show has baseball for you on a Saturday night in St. Louis, Missouri. Tonight, Game 2 of this 3-game weekend series between the Atlanta Braves and the St. Louis Cardinals. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Alex Reyes, a right-hander from the Garden State of New Jersey, gets the ball here. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, we're going to get a chance to look at one of the game's top strikeout pitchers. He's averaging over 11 strikeouts per 9 innings so far on the season. We'll know if he's on early by seeing a lot of swings and misses. First offering on its way. And our first pitch is taken for ball 1 as we're officially underway tonight here in St. Louis. And fellas, we take a look at the Redbirds entering play here tonight. They come in scuffling a bit of late, just 2-4 over their last 6 games.
Yeah, Matty, they've been playing some quality baseball. The first 4 games of this homestand, they've taken 3 out of the first 4, looking to capitalize and continue to play good ball today.
You know, Dero, this is time to get greedy. When you win 3 of the first 4, boy, if you can win 4 out of the first 5, that sets up a really nice stretch of baseball. They'd love to win this one here today and keep that roll going.
And now here's the starting 9 for the visiting Atlanta Braves. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
You know, this ball club has to be hoping they're going to see a turnaround from Nick Markakis. He went 0 for 3 last game. No big deal, only 3 ABs, but it was the way in which he looked going about those ABs. He didn't have a good look to him at all. We'll see if he can bounce back in this one.
Here's Nick Markakis now, the right fielder. We show you what he did in May versus what he's done so far at the plate in June. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fastball down near the shoe tops. Markakis playing here in his age 34 season. His contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again.
So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Matthew Ross.
Hey, Dero, this is a pitcher's best friend, Matthew Ross. Very wide strike zone.
Yeah, no excuses from the offense today. You know coming in, when you see the lineup card and Matt Ross is behind the dish, you better be aggressive.
DeYoung calls for it, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Batting third, first baseman number 5, Freddie Freeman.
Stepping into the box, Freddie Freeman. First pitch on its way. And a fastball just a bit high. Takes a high fastball for a strike. 2 out, nobody on. Ground ball right side. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit.
Hey, there's a nice knock by the 3-hole hitter. I know there's 2 outs, but they always say with your man coming up, the number 4-hole monster, as soon as he steps in the batter's box, there's a runner in scoring position.
Settling in now, Ryan Schimpf. He comes in today leading the National League in hitting this year. Here's the first pitch to him. Now the big overhand curveball makes him swing and miss. Freeman leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. And pretty nonchalant that time by Molina as that pitch gets away. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch.
And things have really unraveled on him in a hurry. He gives up a 2-out single, then he throws a wild pitch to put him into scoring position. He basically just threw a double, and he didn't even earn it.
The 0-2 home. Slapped hard the opposite way. He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases. And the run will score as the Braves strike first to lead it 1-0.
Boy, after scoring a boatload yesterday, Dero, they're off to a fast start again, striking here in the first inning.
Yeah, this offense is on fire. Obviously, the hitting meeting resonated with these guys. Scored a ton yesterday and picked up right where they left off.
Here now is the catcher, Tyler Flowers, as he swings and hits a laser to right. In there, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second, as there are 2 aboard now. And now 3 consecutive hits here in the top of inning number 1, and these hometown fans are starting to wonder what's happening out there. And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies. Popped him up. And Jerko will make the catch here, and that ends the inning. Braves will settle for just the 1. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. Atlanta leads it 1-0. Julio Teheran is on the mound for game 2. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, you can't always judge a pitcher by the numbers. I know the ERA is into the 4s coming into this start, but he's actually a pretty solid pitcher. And every once in a while, he can throw some decent games in there. It's not easy having an ERA under 4 in baseball. He's slightly over that, but this guy's a better pitcher than that ERA indicates.
Colton Wong will stand in. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. First pitch of the at-bat. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Well, boys, these Braves, as they take the field here tonight, they've been in a nice little groove, winning 3 of their last 4 games.
Yeah, Matty, they started this road trip off right. Yesterday, there was one common theme. There was great starting pitching. Guy went out and absolutely executed. Hopefully he passes the baton to this guy today, and he goes out and follows suit.
And he will make it there as the Cardinals get a man into scoring position on the leadoff double.
That was some great situational hitting there after surveying the field to see what the defense was giving him. The third baseman was well off the line, and he had no chance to make a play as he sprays it down the left field line for a 2-bagger.
Here's Dexter Fowler now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. Fowler, a native of Georgia. He was taken in the 14th round back in the 2004 first-year player draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
The 1-0 home. Hard on the ground toward short. And that's through for a base hit. Wong is on his way home. And he's safe at the plate. We're all square at one apiece.
Dan, they didn't come out offensively like gangbusters yesterday. They had a few runs, but today they're able to push one across early.
Boy, and this is, you always want to try to strike first. I think if you look at the stats, teams that score first win a big majority of the time. So they're off to a flying start in this one.
Now at the plate, Tommy Pham. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better pause than he does against right-handers. He's set. Here it comes. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike. Now that's popped up. Albies moving to his left. One down. Now a moment here in St. Louis to look at the Cardinals starting lineup. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Yeah, you know, you have to be really careful with Daddy Longlegs himself, Dexter Fowler. He's got a 7-game hit streak going right now. That's a good solid week. What a foundation to build on. I think he's getting to where he's starting to feel real comfortable seeing the ball. He's swinging it really good right now.
So that brings in the power-hitting middle infielder Paul DeYoung. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. A shot down the first baseline. Before the 0-1, he'll check on first. And the runner back. Set to deliver the 0-1. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Fly ball right down the line in left. Adams coasts under it. He's got it, and there are two down now.
Batting center, third baseman, Matt Carpenter.
Here's Matt Carpenter. Career numbers against Julio Teheran. He's batting .500, 6 for 12. 2 of those hits were for home runs. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Takes a look at a slider that catches the inside corner. Teheran has become known as a starting pitcher that frequently works deep into games. The kind of guy you want on the staff when your team needs some rest because he tends to eat up innings all by himself.
Matt, every team is looking for a guy like this in a day and age where we're going to the bullpens more early and more often. You need at least 1 or 2 guys into the rotation that have the chance to get you into the 7th or 8th inning, and he's definitely one of those guys.
On the move now is Fowler. Pitches a called strike. The throw. And they won't get Fowler as he takes second with ease.
That's pretty savvy base running, right? A lot of pitchers don't throw over twice in a row, so I think he was going on first movement, and it worked out nicely.
That's too high. 1-2.
There's your textbook waist pitch right there. Try and get the eye level up. Let's see if he comes back with another fastball elevated or drops a hammer off.
Missed with a breaking ball.
Trying to count 2-2.
Here now the 2-2. And this one gets away. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
That can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball has gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it. He was there, and now he's only 90 feet away.
Count remains full. Fowler on third with 2 out. Yanked on the ground down the line. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Once again a 3-2. Fouled away. Another full count offering on its way. Lifted in the air to center. Inciarte's there. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. A run on 2 hits, and they leave 1. It's on to inning number 2 now in St. Louis. All tied at 1-1. Coming to the plate now, Lane Adams. It was a 3-hit effort from him last night, so he was a big part of that victory. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swing and a liner. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, and not trying to do too much.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
He's not having his best outing in this one, and I think that curveball is part of the reason why. He couldn't get on top of that one, and that's not the first time that's happened.
Leadoff man aboard here in a 1-1 ball game. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Coming on is Fowler. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
The St. Louis Cardinals attack you on defense in this fashion. And guys, the thing I want you to take a look at today is in today's game, the new age, everyone wants to move around. This manager does not like to shift a lot. Maybe a step to your right or left, but there's a lot of trust that the pitchers are going to execute. So let's see how it works out for them in this one.
The pitcher, Julio Teheran, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here. Here's the first pitch to him. Runners off for second. Pitch inside the throw, and they got him. Boy, Molina put that one right where it needed to be. Boy, that fastball is just sizzling up there. 1-1. One and two now to the Braves pitcher.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Chases out of his zone for strike 3, and that's the 3rd out of the inning. Braves go down quietly. We'll go to the bottom of this. Here's Marcell Ozuna, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. First offering on its way. Check swing, but he makes contact and hits it out in front of the plate. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Strike 2. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Adams comes in a few steps as he hauls it in for the first out.
All right, the Atlanta Braves attack you on defense this way. Hey, let's focus on Freddie Freeman, first baseman for the Atlanta Braves. He plays one of the most reliable first basemen in the game, makes the routine play. Not only that, he can pick and grin, saving his infielders some serious errors.
Here's Jed Jerko now, looking for better results than last night when he went 0 for 4 in that one. Pitch on the way. And it's fouled away. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
Great job to be able to lay off that pitch right there. You could tell the minute it came out of his hand, his eyes lit up at the plate.
Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a miss at a ball down. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just starts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina, as you get a look at his current righty-lefty splits entering play in this one. Tehran's ready. Here comes the first pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball. Career numbers against Julio Tehran. He's 0 for 9. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Looks at a curveball called for a strike.
Hey, he's not going to get away with that all day. He's got to find a way to get on top of that ball and bury it.
The 0-2 to Molina. In under the hands with a fastball. It's 1-2.
Decided to go with a fastball there on 0-2, but what he's trying to do with that pitch is to expand the strike zone. Maybe you get a guy to offer at it, but at the very least, it helps set up your off-speed stuff.
Popped him up. Freeman waits on it, and that's the 3rd out. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. More from the show. Saturday Baseball following this message and a word from our local stations. Here's Ender Inciarte.
Hitting off for the Braves, center fielder, number 11, Ender Inciarte.
First pitch of the at-bat. A bouncer up the middle. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. And with that, we give you a look here at what's happening in the race in the National League Central. So one gone for the Braves here in the third, and standing in the powerful right fielder Nick Markakis. First offering on its way. Nope. And he lays off there 1-0. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
That's a good approach when you're facing a young arm you might not be too familiar with. Take a look at a few and see what he's got. Now he's got himself ahead in the count.
Sent out to straightaway center field. Pham moves over, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
First baseman, number 5, Freddie Freeman.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Freddie Freeman. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. And he fouls this one off. Here's the pitch. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. The 1-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2. 2 out, nobody on. And he'll step out and ask for time. Maybe trying to get this pitcher out of the rhythm he's in right now. The 1-2 gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout. Down in order go the Braves. Home half of the third coming up, tied at 1. Stepping into the box, Alex Reyes. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3. First pitch on its way. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Markakis giving chase. And that's the first out of the inning. And with that, we give you a look at what's happening in the NL East race. Ready for another chance? Colton Wong. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And this is taken outside for ball 1. One out, nobody on. Not quite reaching 90 with the fastball, but it's 1-1 now. The 1-1 home. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. And with a big pitch here, he'll step off and rethink things. The 1-2. Popped him up. Schimpf shading to his right. And he makes the catch for the second out.
The batter, right fielder, Dexter Fowler.
Now at the plate, Dexter Fowler looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Nope.
And that one stayed too low, apparently. This year against right-handed pitching, Fowler has a batting line residing in the 290s, looking to boost that even higher here. And here's his fastball for a called strike one, and he's hitting an even 90 on the gun. Fowler behind the ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2. Fouled off. Tehran's ready. Here's the 1-2. And another foul ball. The 1-2. Very weakly on the ground, but it gets fouled. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Inciarte is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. Through 3 complete, all tied 1 apiece. Now in the box, Ryan Schimpf. He'll go to work trying to do something about breaking this 1-1 tie. First pitch coming. Here it is. And that misses. Ball 1. Now the 1-0 is swung on and missed. Strike 1. And it's 1-2.
1-2.
Hey, if these guys are going to have any chance in this one, they're going to have to set their sights a little lower. You cannot expect to get the barrel of the bat for that baseball. That is entirely too high.
The 1-2 is a fastball that misses.
Not sure if that was a great take or if he got locked up on a 2-seamer running away, but either way, it worked out well for him. That's a well-thrown pitch, though.
Here now the 2-2. Turned on down the line, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
Three-two pitch. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4.
Yeah, well, when a guy's swinging the bat as well as he's been, this is a smart move. No reason to tempt fate out there.
Stepping in, Tyler Flowers. A base hit in his first trip. First offering on its way. Swing and a miss at a first pitch changeup. 0-1.
Hey, it's not always about filling up the strike zone all the time every inning. He's pitching well as we're moving into the middle innings, but interestingly, less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Now the 0-1. Runner goes for second. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And past the sliding attempt at second. That should go as a base hit.
Wow, that's surprising right there. Hit and run tactic used to perfection. Ball's hit to the outfield. The batter does his job. I don't know how that runner's standing on second still. You tip your hat to the outfield to get it in super quick, but he's got to take the chance to get the third.
Stepping in now, Ozzie Albies. A swing, and he pops him up on the infield, and the infield fly rule will be in effect here.
Now batting, left fielder, Lane Adams.
At the plate, Lane Adams. He singled his last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And the changeup is way low that time. The 1-0 pitch. Downstairs. 2 balls and no strikes.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
And, pretty nonchalant that time by Molina as that pitch gets away. So now 2 men in scoring position.
Well, you live by the sword, you die by it, too. He went with an off-speed pitch down in the zone, and that's the risk you take there. The catcher can't come up with it, and 2 runners advance. Now they're both into scoring position.
A strike, and it's 3-1.
This is a situation where the offensive player just needs to do his job. Take inventory, infield back, get you a ground ball somewhere in the infield, preferably off the corners, and get your team a lead.
And he looks at one that misses, ball 4, so that'll load him up, but at least the double play is in order here with 1 away.
And this is the kind of thing that's been happening to him all season long. He'll cruise for a while, hitting his spots, and all of a sudden the wheels come off and he struggles. We'll see if he can recover here.
And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in. First pitch of the at-bat. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. The 1-0 home is a swinging strike on the breaking ball.
As a hitter, you know the pitcher's trying to work you down around the knees in a double play situation, so making him get a pitch up and actually in the zone is a must.
The 1-1 takes a pitch for strike number 2.
Yeah, right there, it's tough to be able to dive out over the plate. I know it's a pitch people think you can get to, but after you're pounded in twice, that ball looks like a foot outside.
The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2. Schimpf, the runner at third. Flowers at second. Adams is over at first with 1 away. Out in front here is this one scorched foul to the left. The 2-2 is looked at and the count moves full.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Now a swing and a fly ball. Fowler on the run, but no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. Line toward right center. And that's into the outfield for a one-out hit. 1 run scores. He's in at second safely as they take the lead with 2 runs scoring on the play.
Yeah, with the bases loaded, he didn't walk a run in, so instead he makes the cardinal mistake of putting it right in the heart of the plate. And when you do that, you're going to pay the price, and that's exactly what happens with a 2 RBI double.
Into the box now, Julio Teheran. On the bunt attempt is popped up. And now he'll lunge forward to grab this ball in the air. And he'll try to get back now, but it's not going to work. The throw hangs him out to dry, and that'll end the inning. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. The Braves lead it 3-1. Digging in, Tommy Pham. He set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
First pitch on its way. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1. Now here it comes. Behind 0-2 now. Popped up. Albies is there for it. 1 away.
Now batting, the shortstop, Paul DeYoung.
So that brings in the power-hitting middle infielder, Paul DeYoung. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. 3-1 is our score here in inning number 4. Got him looking with the fastball as that had some two-seam movement to it. 2 gone.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
Here's Matt Carpenter. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1.
We're moving along in this one, heading into the middle innings. This guy continuing to pitch well, and one of the reasons why, first pitch strike ratio over 70% up to this point in this game.
In there, strike 2. One run, 2 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. The 0-2 once more. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Markakis has a read on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Down in order go the Cardinals. Score holds. It's 3-1. And now back to the leadoff spot in the Braves lineup. Stepping in, Ender Inciarte. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5. First offering on its way. And, looked inside, but that's ruled as strike. 0-1. Good curveball. Strike 2.
0-2.
And the pitch. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
I'll tell you, he's showing no signs of tiring right now. Still looks razor sharp from what I can tell, so I think he might last a while longer if he can keep this up.
Ready for another shot now. Nick Markakis. 0 for 2 for him to this point. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Pops this one up. Coming on is Ozuna, and this will land foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2. 3 runs, 6 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. I'm trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Now here's the pitch. So a full count now.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
The 3-2 pitch. A little bouncer. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes. Another full count pitch home. And he bunched him up a bit as this is lined softly over first. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield.
I know this guy isn't known for his hitting prowess, but that's a nice job right there. Getting a single on a 3-2 pitch in the middle of the zone. Grab your glove and flash some leather.
Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. A 1 pitch on its way. Curveball that time, not even close.
Boy, the curveball just hasn't been there this afternoon, and this is this guy's bread and butter pitch, especially when he gets ahead of hitters. He needs to find that curveball again.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. Under it is Ozuna, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting, third baseman, Ryan Schiff.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Ryan Schiff. First delivery to him on the way.
1-0.
And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. A pretty healthy hack that time. It's 1-1.
When a guy's featuring big-time velocity like this, you have to be on the fastball. It's your only chance. You'll tip your hat on some nasty off-speed stuff, but you got to be ready for the heater.
Look into Molina. Now the 1-1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Obviously looking to pull the baseball right there, out in front on that off-speed pitch. This will be an interesting sequence right here to see if he slows him down even more or tries to run a heater by him.
The 1-2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. Strike 3. Braves strand 1, but they hang on to a 3-1 lead. Here's Marcell Ozuna. He'll look to light a spark under this lineup that hasn't found the scoreboard since back in the first inning.
Yeah, and for me, the story has been the starting pitching they face. It's been very difficult to rebound and, quite frankly, dominate after getting roughed up a bit in the first inning of a start. So I'll give him a lot of credit for what he's been able to do.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that one stayed up a little high.
Boy, they've been just getting shut down right here. Been a while since they've even had a runner on. So I think it's time to start looking for ways to make some things happen. Drop a bunt, get up on the plate, something.
The 1-0 is in there for strike 1. Cardinals are going to get something going in the bullpen now as a left-hander has begun to get loose. A ball and 2 strikes.
Hey, that's another nice two-seamer right there. He's been able to manipulate that pitch all game, keeping it at the hollow of the knee, getting a lot of ground balls and a lot of swing and miss.
And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
That has to make you feel really good as a pitcher, right? You're making pitches all around the zone, and then you bring that one inside. You can't do anything with it. What does it do? It just locks you up inside. You have no chance to put the ball in play.
Here's Jed Jerko now. Little dribbler down the line. That winds up foul. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. And this catches the inside corner. Good spot there. It's 0-2.
I got to say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there. 2 away.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty good job right there. That's the 4th time he struck out, and we're only in the 2nd game of this series.
Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina, as he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike 1. He'll attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Teron gets the sign. Here's the 0-1. Look out as this bat shatters on impact. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals, and it remains a 3-1 ball game. Dominic Leone is on his way into the ball game now, as he'll be making his 50th appearance of the year. Here now is the catcher, Tyler Flowers. They'll try to get things started for the Braves in their half of the sixth.
Tyler Flowers.
First delivery to him on the way. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. And now here's a ball hit pretty well out toward right center field. And this is taken in by Fowler for the first out.
Now batting, second baseman, Ozzie Albies.
Stepping in, Ozzie Albies. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. He's set, and the pitch. And a fastball just a bit high. Cardinals get the bullpen started here as a right-hander's up and warming. The 1-0 home misses for the second ball. Leone, once a Toronto Blue Jay, he came here by way of trade earlier this year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
Ready with the 2-0 pitch. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. We're in the sixth inning here. A 3-1 ball game. Hit back up the middle. DeYoung gathers it in. Throw just does beat him to the bag, as that was pretty close.
Now batting, left fielder, Lane Adams.
Now at the plate, Lane Adams. It was a walk in his last trip. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Ozuna is under it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Braves are set down 1-2-3 as the lead remains 3-1. Jose Inez is going to come off the bench as he'll be asked to lead off the bottom of inning number 6. In there, and it's 0-1. He's got that average pushing up near 360 now. 2 home runs and 14 driven in.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Here's another 0-2.
That's a ball.
Missed with a slider.
It's a great job to lay off on that nasty slider right there. It's the toughest pitch. It was my toughest pitch to lay off of. I was always sitting fastball middle away, and when that slider came out, boy, did it look like a heater for a long time.
Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away.
Well, at the plate, he kind of got bailed out on that previous pitch. I think it should have been a strike. Then he goes down looking, and you really can't feel too sorry for him. Not a lot of protecting with 2 strikes there.
Here's Colton Wong now. As he'll take a look at ball 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ball game. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner.
1 strike.
Bouncer up the middle. And that is through into center field for a 1-out single. So make it 2 hits for him now on the night as this one finds its way into center. And as you see there, he's currently pacing this Redbirds team in that category. So coming to the plate, Dexter Fowler. His line includes a single and a fly ball in 2 at-bats thus far. From the stretch. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Throw over to first and a dive, but he's back. A 1 pitch on its way. Hit out towards second. To second for 1. Back to Freeman, not in time, and they'll just get the 1. So that one wasn't quite hit sharply enough to turn 2.
Yeah, choppers like that make it really tough. You can't make the ball get to you much faster, so the key is making sure you field it cleanly and at least get 1, which they did there.
Digging in now, Tommy Pham. He got under 1 and popped out his last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A curveball that catches the inside corner. Fowler, the runner at first with 2 gone. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Hey, that's just a great mix of pitches right there, and that's what this guy's going to do if he's going to keep this team off balance.
Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. Teheran sets, looking for the strikeout here on 0-2. And a neck-high fastball that time. The 1-2. Line towards center field. And that's in there. Base hit. And now the Cardinals' number 4 hitter, Paul DeYoung. He was sent packing on strikes in his last trip. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. This is in the air out to right field. Markakis has a read on it, and that retires the side. Cards strand a couple. They still trail it here 3-1. Welcome back to Busch Stadium here in St. Louis. 7th inning straight ahead with the Braves leading this one. But before we get it started, let's take a look there at the game summary to this point. John Brebbia is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 60, John Brebbia.
Digging in and looking for more, Dansby Swanson, 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. First pitch on its way. Right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
Here comes the 0-1. Takes a good curveball at the knees.
2 great pitches down in the zone. Interested to see where he goes now. Does he bounce something in the dirt? Does he go elevated fastball? A lot of options at hand right now.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Fouled away. Try to get him to chase the fastball there, but he lays off. 1-2.
When you've got a guy that throws a good two-seam fastball, you have to be ready for him to try to run it inside and jam you. Good job to lay off that one, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see it again.
And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. The 2-2. Hit on the ground out to short. Oh, look at the sliding stop. Oh, but he beats it out. Almost got him after the great stop, but it's a base hit, and the leadoff man's on to start the inning.
I know that has to be frustrating from a pitcher's standpoint, but nice execution, nice hustle. Bottom line, nice hustle. Pitcher's still 1 good pitch away from getting a double play.
You know, D-Roll, one of the things you want to do is make quality pitches as a pitcher, and there's not much you can do right there. You make a pretty good pitch, and the next thing you know, you have a leadoff single on an infield ground ball.
He's set. Here it comes. And he'll try to bunt that man to second, but this one kicks foul. Now a bunt attempt here. There to take it in is Carpenter for the first out.
Up next for Atlanta.
Here's Ender Inciarte. 4th trip to the plate for him, and he's at risk of ending that nice hitting streak that he's put together.
Yeah, chances are it's on his mind, Matt, but you just have to let that get out of the way as best you can. You have to approach this at bat just like any other. Otherwise, you're just getting in your own way.
1-0 the count. We're in the 7th inning with a good finish brewing. 3-1 our score. And there he goes towards second. Line to the right side. And that'll get down for a base hit. And they won't even attempt to run on that arm in right. So despite the runner moving on the pitch, it'll wind up first and second here. Well, it took him till the 7th, but he gets his first hit of the game here, and that'll extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he didn't come out of what he was trying to do all day, Dan. Kept the front shoulder tough, kept the ice water in his veins, and didn't try and get too big. Extends the hitting streak. Nice job.
You know, D-Row, I talked to him before the game about the streak, and he said the toughest part is he hopes to get hits early in the game to take the pressure off. He had to wait to the 7th inning in this one to come through.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. This is flared out towards second. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second, and it's a 4-1 game.
Hey, Dero, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel good.
Standing in now, Freddie Freeman, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. A ball and a strike now to the Braves first baseman. Inciarte on second. Markakis at first, 1 gone. 2 balls and a strike to Freeman.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
Now a look and a throw back to second, but the runner's back easily. And he comes back with a gorgeous slider there for strike 2.
That's a real tough pitch to hit. That's, in the pitcher's jargon, we call that the Hall of Fame pitch, that slider down and in. Really, the only way you're going to be able to hit that pitch is if you're looking for it down and in, and still then, it's a really difficult pitch to hit.
And he'll stay alive here, but just barely as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count holds at 2-2.
Back-to-back breaking balls. He just missed that one right there, fouling it away. Do not expect a third.
Ready with another 2-2. And it's fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, third baseman,
So here's the cleanup hitter, Ryan Schimpf, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Looking to minimize the damage here. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Pham going back on it. And he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. Braves will settle for just the 1. On to the bottom of the 7th. Get up and stretch here in St. Louis. It's the Braves 4 and the Cardinals 1. Here's Matt Carpenter, 0 for 2. He's flown out twice.
I think he's forgotten about sometimes, Matt Carpenter. When we talk about best hitters in our sport, I think he's one of the more underrated offensive players.
Here's the first pitch to him. No balls and 1 strike.
That fastball must have a little late life on it because that was right in the wheelhouse, and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
The windup and the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. The 0-2 once more. Is a changeup that's looked at for a ball.
Great arm action on that 2-strike changeup right there, but even better job at the plate to take that one.
The 1-2 is at the knees and called strike 3.
Boy, he's having a hard time just putting the ball in play right now. He took the hat trick with 3 strikeouts yesterday, and here's another one today. Looks to me like he just needs to simplify his approach and focus on making some contact.
Here's Marcell Ozuna. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1.
They haven't gotten much going against this guy so far in this one. He's been pitching well. And one of the key numbers to look at, first pitch strikes over 70% so far in this outing.
Grounded to first. Freeman's got it, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Up next for the Cardinals, third baseman, Jed Jerko.
Digging in, Jed Jerko. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
That jumps off the page at me. He's found that power chord. Hit some huge homers for the Cards.
First pitch on its way. This is line to left. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Left fielder really never had a chance at that one at all. It was over his head before he knew it, bouncing off the base of the wall for an easy double. Those are the kind of shots anyone would feel good about.
Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina, as he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. No hits to this point.
I mean, Yadi, when he first broke on the scene, was a defender first and foremost. You can't say that anymore. I mean, he's evolved into a really, really nice offensive player.
Tehran sets. Here's the 0-1. Takes this the other way to right. That's in there. Base hit. Now the relay home, and they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate.
What a frustrating inning from a pitcher standpoint, Hero. You get the first 2 out of the inning, the next guy doubles, and then you give up a 2-out base hit to drive in a run.
Yeah, you want to talk about on the complete flip side, firing up an offense. You see your 2 boys go down, 2 quick outs. You mix in a gapper right there. Double, finds himself on second base. And he's able to come through. Next guy's able to come through with a big 2-out knock.
From the stretch. Down the first baseline. And on to first with it is Freeman, and that'll end the inning. It's a run on 2 hits, 1 left. 8th inning coming up. Braves lead this one 4-2. Sean Gilmartin has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 36, Sean Gilmartin.
So digging in now, Tyler Flowers. So far 2 for 3 in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. Line drive to left. And there's a base hit, so a chance to add a little insurance here as the leadoff man is on to start the 8th.
Hey, Dero, not a bad night. 3 singles, but hey, he'll take 3 for 4 every day of the week.
Yeah, in today's day and age, Dan, where everything's a homer, a walk, or a strikeout, it's refreshing to see this guy throw out 3 base hits.
And now we'll take a moment here at home plate as he asks for time. And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies, standing in from the right side as he takes strike 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Oh, 1. Here's the pitch. And that slider's almost in the dirt. Flowers on at first, nobody out. Here's the 1-1 pitch. One attempt misses. The throw down.
Got him.
And they got him. Boy, Molina put that one right where it needed to be.
Well, they've got a small lead, and they're pushing to add to it by being aggressive on the base pass. But as a manager, you just hope you're not giving up outs that you wish you could have had back.
Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. Ground ball left side. Scooped up on the backhand. Throw will be well laid as he reaches it first.
Hey, D-Roll, that's great hustle out of the box right there. The shortstop has to go deep in a hole to make the play, but he was thinking base hit as soon as he made contact.
Yeah, perfect placement right there. He's definitely rewarded for it right there. Nice play by the shortstop. There's not much you can do. You can either plant that right foot and try and come unglued with a throw to first base. You can use the Derek Jeter, try and jump throw, but I didn't think he was going to get him either way.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball.
This is the situation where there's a lot of pressure on the infielders if the ball's put in play on the ground. Both the guy at first and at the plate are burners, so a double play is going to be tough. Even getting 1 out could be a challenge.
Comes set, and the 0-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2. Getting late, 4-2 our score as we play the 8th inning. Oh, this is hit to third. Will it be 2? The second for 1. On to Carpenter. It's a double play, and that ends the inning. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. We're back with more on this Saturday night after this. Arodys Vizcaíno is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Arodys Vizcaíno.
Here's the second baseman, Colton Wong. Previously against Vizcaíno, he's hitless in 3 at-bats.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. No balls and a strike to count. The 0-1. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike.
Oh, he thanks his lucky stars right there, getting away with that hanger. I cannot believe he didn't pull the trigger on that pitch.
Here's the 0-2. And he can't get out of the way there. So the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning.
Man, when you're winning on the road, the last thing you want to do is give the home crowd a reason to get back into it. Well, when you hit the leadoff man, that's exactly what you do.
Here's Dexter Fowler now. A bullet to first base. And they'll run him down and tag him out between first and second. A double play. Braves are into their bullpen now, as there are the final numbers for their starter. He was great all night long. Now batting, Tommy Pham. Last time through was a base hit. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder. And boy, this at bat is not starting off well, as he's behind 0-2 now.
Two things pitchers really love: called strike threes and jamming hitters. How about that? Talk about that jam right there. That's about as good as it gets.
0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. Redbirds down quietly. They trail it here 4-2. And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. First offering on its way. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Two 2-0 the count to Dansby Swanson. Swung on, missed. 2-1.
And solid contact there as this ball is belted high in the air out to left. But he's going to haul this one in on the run as he winds up just shy of the wall for the first down. Charlie Culberson will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with one gone in the inning. Hard hit towards center. And that's into the outfield for a one-out base hit.
Hey, guys, he was obviously trying to bury that slider down and in. Nice execution by the batter right there, keeping his hands inside and fighting it off for a nice base hit.
Here's Ender Inciarte. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball one. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. The 1-0 home is laid off, but in there for strike one. Back to him, and that's off his leg. So gets him. So they are able to get an out on an unusual play. And hopefully the pitcher's okay. And time now to see quite where that got him. And it appeared from up here at least, and his actions on the field confirm it. It looked like it got him on his drive leg, which could be problematic, of course, for him. But from the way he's trying to walk it off, I think he's going to try to continue. Here's Nick Markakis now, the right fielder. Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. Chased after that one, and it's 0-1.
This is the stuff that infuriates a manager. You have to think the game. You got to know he's trying to pitch around you. You cannot swing at that pitch out of the zone.
Good lead off a second there. Now the pitch. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
And Markakis lays off here. It's 2-1.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
Culberson at second with 2 down. Markakis ahead with a 3-1 count here.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Now the 3-2 pitch. And he'll be tagged out trying to steal third. That just doesn't make much sense as the inning is over. One left for Atlanta as they can't add to their 4-2 lead. Chase Whitley is the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the ninth.
Chase Whitley.
So that brings in the power-hitting middle infielder, Paul DeYoung. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Fastball in there for a called strike.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
To 1-2 now. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Markakis has a read on it. 1 away.
Now batting, first baseman, Matt Carpenter.
Stepping in for the Cardinals, Matt Carpenter, 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, not his game so far. He's such a good hitter. We all kind of expect him to pick up 2 or 3 hits most of the time. That's not really how baseball works, though.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Bases are empty. 1 man out. And he goes up the ladder on him, but he lays off. 1-2. The 1-2. Not much behind this as this ball is looped over toward first. But this will be taken easily at first, and there are 2 gone. Now at the plate, Marcell Ozuna. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. He's set, and the pitch. Right over the middle, knee high. Two-run game, last of the 9th with 2 away. Cardinals down to their final strike here. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Two out, 2 strike offering. Here it is. Still no balls and 2 strikes.
Hey, I'm biased to the hitter right now. Keep frustrating that pitcher. Foul 12 of these things off. He's going to miss over the heart of the plate at some point.
Slider, good 2-strike pitch, but it misses. 1-2.
After multiple pitches were fouled off, it gets a little disappointing as a pitcher. So you think, say, I'm going to throw one way off the plate and see if he'll chase it. Didn't happen.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. Swinging a ground ball to third. Throw to first will be in time to get him. And the Braves have taken the first 2 games of this series on the road as this one is over.
Good job there to slam the door for the win, and they finished the month with a bang, just the way you want to.
4-2 the final score tonight. Atlanta wrap up their 20th road win of the season. Julio Teheran earns win number 7 on the season. Chase Whitley wraps it up for the save, his 9th of the year. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for our ball game tonight for the victorious Atlanta Braves: 4 runs, 13 hits, no errors. They left 9 runners on base. For St. Louis, 2 runs, 6 hits, no errors. They left 4 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 56 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Busch Stadium, a sellout of 46,000. The Cardinals would like to thank you for joining us in baseball heaven and remind you to please drive home safely. Have a good night.